Most of these YouTube Shorts gurus will tell you that you can just grab any YouTube video, plug it into an AI Shorts creator like this, and boom, you suddenly have a YouTube Shorts video that will gain hundreds of thousands of views. Now, this is not true. I have been creating my own YouTube Shorts content over the past year on various different channels. And one of the biggest mistakes that I made in this entire process was listening to this advice and using these YouTube Shorts AI makers. And yes, you can make hundreds of AI shorts in just a few minutes by using this method. But when I personally tried these and tried to upload them to my channel, they just didn't do very well, because the average view duration that you're going to get from shorts created like this is absolutely terrible, because the AI doesn't know how to create viral clips. In this video, I'm going to walk you through my entire process and how I create these viral YouTube shorts using my own brain and a simple video editing software. With that out of the way, let's jump right in. So the very first thing that I do is come over here to YouTube, and we need to pick some content that we are going to create a short around. Some of the best and most viral podcasts that I have found to create shorts is the Joe Rogan podcast, anything relating with Mr. Beast, any of KSI's podcasts, or any other kind of motivational content that you can find in podcasts. However, in this video, I'm going to keep this nice and simple, and let's just create a YouTube short around a Joe Rogan podcast. Now, what people do, and this is a big mistake that I personally made when I first got into this, is they go in and they start looking through entire podcasts. So this takes like 3 hours to sit and scan through an entire podcast to find a few different clips to create. So this is not the most time effective. Instead, a much better way to do this is to find kind of clipped down version of these videos. Joe Rogan is probably the easiest to do this with, because all we have to do is type in like Joe Rogan clips. And we have this channel right here, JRE Clips. And there should be a few other channels right here, like JRE Clips Daily, this one right here. So we can open these up and we can now find some of these shorts. So what I personally like to do is go by most popular, because these are already proven. Like, these are already clips that people are interested in. So these are the best to find. Now, as you can see, I've already been through a few of these. And what I'm actually going to do is recreate a viral clip that I have already created. So this was from this Joe Rogan podcast right here when he was with Theo Von. And as you can see with all of these clips, we cut down the time that we have to go through from like 3 hours in a podcast right here to, what's this, 7 minutes. And we already have a known viral clip within these podcasts. So let's open this up. And then all we are going to do once we have this video is go up to this top search bar, copy this right here, copy the link, and type in YouTube Video Downloader. I usually go for Y2Mate, so we can open this up, paste the link in right here, and then all we have to do is convert this right here into MP4 and hit download. Just like that, this short is now going to be downloaded, and we can now move in to the next step, which is actually editing up this clip. And what I recommend is grabbing like a piece of paper so that you can write down the timestamp that the clip that you want is in. So if we go back to the video right here, another little cheat code is, look at this. If we go to the bottom, we can see spikes right here. So this is where people have rewatched the video, and these are the most replayed sections. So this is like a little cheat code where we can just go in, find the most popular video, and then the most popular section within that video. This is like a cheat code for shorts. So all I do is grab a piece of paper and then find the section right here. Make sure to watch this and just make sure this is the right section. About here at 327. So I'm just going to go ahead and write down 327 on here. And then I want to end this at 410. So 327 to 410. I now have this written down. And then all we now need to do, now that we have the video, we now have the timestamp, is we now need to go into the editing software that we are going to use. Now, the editing software that I recommend to create these clips, and the one that I personally use, I've tried out so many of these. I've tried out CapCut, I've tried out the script, I've tried out pretty much every one you can imagine. The best one I have found is Veed.io. Now, you can get a free trial on this if you use the top link down in the description, but it's also very, very cheap. So what I would recommend is just use the free plan that you can get, create shorts, and then when you start making money with your channel, then upgrade to one of these more paid plans. But once we are inside of Veed right here, all we need to do is click on Create Project. Then right here, it says, let's make a video. So all we are going to do is click on Upload Files. drop the file in that we just got, and then this is 327 to 410. So what I'm going to do is use this slider at the bottom. You can see I'm sliding along here. I'm going to move this to 327, which is about right here. And then all I'm going to do is split this. Then I'm also going to go to 410, about here. And I'm also going to split this as well. Then we can click on this first section, delete this, second section, delete this. This is the clip that I want. So I'm going to move this right back to the start and then just listen to this one more time, because I entered down some like rough right here, some rough numbers, but sometimes what you will notice is it's either a little bit too long at the start or you're cutting off certain words. So I'm just going to go in, and it's a little bit long, so I'm just going to trim this down a little bit and give that another listen. There we go. And then at the end as well, do the exact same thing. Okay, perfect. That was perfect anyway. So once you have the clip in right here, we can see this is a 42-second clip, which is perfect for YouTube Shorts. Anything that is under 60 seconds, we can have. So then all we need to do is go over to this left-hand side, go down here to subtitles, and then this makes it super easy because all we have to do is click on subtitle, and this is going to automatically generate captions. So of course we want to select English, and then I just leave these off. Click on create subtitles right here, and then we can just sit back for a few seconds whilst this goes ahead and generates the subtitles. So just like that, the subtitles are now in here. And what you will notice is sometimes with these subtitles, you'll get some blank space. It's just kind of like a little bit of laughter. So what you can do is either just leave this in with no subtitles, or you can edit that out. I don't really like to do that. I like to leave the laughter in. And then right here, what's this? So this breath right here, I'll take out. So all I'm going to do is go back to the timeline, split right here. And then all I'm going to do is remove this middle section and clip these back both together. So we now have that, but the YouTube video is still a full-size YouTube video. So all we are going to do is go into settings, then go to size and turn this to YouTube short. And that's going to clip it down right here. Now, if we look, the text has also gotten smaller, but right now it's just pretty white and pretty boring. So click into the text, then we want to go up to styles, and you can really use any of these. So this one looks pretty cool, but the one that I prefer to use is this one, Hustle, right here. So actually, you know what? Let's delete this and then clip this down to about there. Yeah, that's better. I want to remove that first bit. So that's the font that I like. If we go back into style, it's called Hustle. And then what I also like to do is make this text a little bit bigger. So usually about 96. Sometimes you can go up to 104. That's how I like to leave it there. Also make sure this auto capitalization is on. And then another cool thing that we can do is auto emoji. So if we turn this on right here, it's going to add some emojis in, and this takes so much of the work out of us while also creating incredible YouTube shorts. So if I scroll along here, we are going to get, move this text up a little bit. We're going to get emojis every so often. So if we look at this section, what I can see is they are basically watching a YouTube video of Joe Rogan getting in an ice bath. So what I'm going to do now is open up a new tab. Go back to YouTube and just type in Joe Rogan ice bath and see if we can find that clip. So this is the exact clip right here. As you can see, I've already watched this because I created a YouTube short with it. So once again, all we would do is go in here, copy this, go to the YouTube downloader and download this video as well. So I now have this video. Then we can go back over to Veed, then Media, and add this in. And then all we would need to do is take this video right here and basically line it up to the video that they are watching. So we should be able to hear the video in the background. So we would just basically line it up right there. I'm not going to take the actual time to do this, but you can see all I would do is trim it to where I want it in the video. And then when Joe and Theo actually come back on, I'll just split this for now. So we would watch all of this with the actual video. And then when they come back, we would end it about like here. Now, all of this is the actual video, and we don't just have to look at a table. Now, the next thing that we need to do is also move this over a little bit, because as you can see, we can only really see half of Theo Von right here. So all we would do is just simply move this video over, drag this line right here, and drag this out to make sure that we have him in full view, just like that. And you can see that's a lot better. And then the exact same thing for Joe. So what we would need to do is, the second that Theo goes off camera here, we want to make another split. Then we do the exact same thing, where we drag the video over and get Joe in frame as well. So you want to just do that every time they come on camera. Make sure the video is centralized, and that's what you can do right there. And then the final thing that you can really do is add in some music. So if we go to audio right here, we can add all of this stock music from Veed, and all of this is allowed. So you can just listen to these right here, add these to the clip, adjust the volume, adjust the timing, and everything like that. And then as soon as the video is done, we can click on done right here, and then simply export the video. From there, you would just go ahead and upload this video to YouTube, and using this method has got me so many more views than just using the typical AI short, copy the link, place it into here, and get everything done in 5 seconds. So that is my entire method on how I create viral YouTube shorts. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.